Okay, we're going to try this again. Gary Worden is starting our last race of the day in the Pro Series GT3. Gary's starting on red, Dave Rose on white. Phil Sloan is in the list but is not racing. Victor Villachow orange, Jeff Knoll blue, Jim Wood yellow, Troy Dobson purple. So let's go to racing and we'll see what happens. Remember, if you floor it, it'll pop out.
This thing, controller's off. Nope. Just give me the car.
I'm not in.
Sorry.
Not gonna lie.
Track, the bridge, double flag, go. Second flag. And second flag. 5-second flag.
Oh, track. Heat over. You're welcome. Just track, 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 track.
That's on white. Okay. I thought it was white. Double flag.
Track. I was just catching y'all and then I come off. I'm getting, keep having to run them down because I keep falling off. Hey, Jeff Knowles, now your leader solely with 48 laps. Jim Wood, second place with 47. Gary Worden, Victor Abreu at 46. Dave Rose, 44. Troy Dobson is pulled out of the race with controller problems. Laps at heat. Jeff Knoll turned 24. Jim Wood, Gary Worden, Victor Villachow, Dave Rose all with 23. And Dave, I might note, was on red, so he did quite well. Fast laps, looks like Victor Villachow turned a 4.994. Jim Wood a 4.966. And we got to go to racing. Track, 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 track. Here you go, Victor. Thank you, sir. They'll probably DQ me because my spoiler came off. I've glued it on and the glue doesn't hold it.
You got to learn how to glue it. 200-mile-an-hour tape work.
Track, track. Every time I catch Jeff, somebody wrecks in front of me and then I wreck. And you gave it all ahead, didn't you? Okay, Jeff Knoll and Jim Wood are back tied. I don't know how that happened, but I'll take it. Jeff Knoll, Jim Wood each at 70. Gary Worden, Victor Villachow at 69. Dave Rose 67. Troy Dobson pulled out. Laps at heat. Jim Wood, Gary Worden, and Victor Villachow and Dave Rose all got 23. Jeff Knoll 22. He must have had an out. Fast laps. Jim Wood had Victor Villachow turned a 4.944 on red, which is very remarkable. Jim Wood a 4.971 on white. Dave Rose a 5.020. Jeff Knoll a 5.118. Gary Worden a 5.117. I think I got everybody. So let's go back to racing.
Track.
Yep.
You calling track?
I didn't call track.
Favorite here.
Track.
rhythm back. Help. Thank you, Henry. All right. Jeff Knowles, your leader at 95 laps. Victor Villachow is in second place with 93. Jim Wood in third place with 93. Gary Worden 92. Dave Rose 88. Segment laps. Jeff Knoll rolled 25 laps that heat. Victor Villachow 24. Jim Wood, Gary Worden 23 each. Dave Rose 21. Fast laps. Jeff Knoll turned a 4.974. That's getting it. Victor Villachow 4.029. Jim Wood a Victor a 5.029. Jim Wood a 5.047. Dave Rose a 5.054 and Gary Worden a 5.098. So everybody's at least in the 5.0s. Let's go back to racing. Got another one.
I know where you're at. I know you do.
My bad. Help.
Some power today.
Thank you for that little love tap.
Hey, you want to race with the big boys? That's what's gonna happen. You were right there holding on. Hey.
Hey.
You could have eased up. You could have eased
I'm not. Did I say anything?
Hey.
I didn't say a word.
What happens?
It happens. It happens.
You're on the outside. You can't hold the outside like that. Come on.
My label got me. Jeff Knoll and Victor Villachow each got 24 laps that heat. Jeff Knoll at 119, Victor Villachow at 117. Jim Wood got bumped off a couple times. He's at 115. Gary Worden 114. Dave Rose at 110. Laps that segment. Jeff Knoll and Victor Villachow each 24. I don't know what I covered, but they're Jim Wood, Gary Worden, and Dave Rose all at 22. Fast laps. Looks like a 4.908 was our fast lap with a 4.9. That was 4.908 was Jim Wood. Jeff Knoll a 4920, Victor Villachau a 4947, Dave Rose a 5033, and Gary Worden a 5246. So let's go back to racing. Got a couple, 3 heats left. All right. Yeah. Track. Put up right.
Hold on. Start your movie. Double flag. Yeah, push it. Yeah, just push it forward. Don't let it lead him. Just push it forward. It's just that there where it's at.
All right, we're going to subtract a foot after this heat too.
He liked it when his name is.
Heat over.
Look at that, 24, Jim Wood.
I got to do that all the way out in order to have a chance. And hope somebody wrecks. Not that I'd wish ill will on you, Victor or Jeff.
Oh,
But,
sure.
but
Don't worry about it. Sunday's tomorrow when you're gonna.
when I can confess my lies. Awesome. All right, Jeff Knoll leads with 142, Victor Villachau 140, Jim Wood 139, Gary Worden 137, Dave Rose 131. Laps at heat, Jim Wood picked up 1 lap on the field with 24 laps. Jeff Knoll, Victor Villachau, and Gary Worden all with 23. Dave Rose 21. Fast laps, Jim Wood had a 4920. It's unusual for me. Victor Villachau 4958. Dave Rose a 4964. Jeff Knoll a 5011, and Gary Worden a 5067. So we got some fast cars today, very fast cars. Let's go back to racing. Off, and the car's running like a scalded dog.
I give it to you, it's running good, and you're driving it good, so. We got Jeff in his fastest lane, red. He loves that lane.
We'll see.
I ain't gonna push him. He's gone. I'm just gonna make sure I take him. Second place.
Track. Being too careful in this corner and I'm losing time.
put it all in if you want to catch up to me.
I know it.
Can't be driving Miss Daisy. And I even crashed once for you.
We'll do it one more time. And make it interesting.
Oh, track! Rider over there. Whew. Over there. Yeah, thank you.
I would drive it for you.
Yeah, I know. Look, you did a 4885. You woo.
Who did?
You did. Well, no, this doesn't happen here.
This is a rare occasion
That's a
today.
rare occasion, but
And
yeah.
I'm not in first place either. But
This car's definitely running good.
if it had a better driver, I think it could have won today, though.
Well, you still gotta drive it.
The gap's getting closer.
Ooh, track.
I think that was.
It's all right.
I did it one time without blipping, and it wagged the dog so much I said, not again.
I didn't have to do in 4885. She's running good.
All right. Jeff Knoll leads with 166 laps. Victor Villachild, Jim Wood on the same lap. Victor's got the nose by half a lap or so. So Victor and Jim each 163. Gary Worden 160. Dave Rose 155. Laps that segment. Jeff Knoll 24. Jim Wood 24. Dave Rose 24. Victor Villachild 23. Gary Worden 23. Fast laps. Jim Wood with a 4885, Jeff Knoll a 4952, Victor Villachild a 4953. Now Jeff's fast lap was on red, which is extremely remarkable. That's like a 48. Dave Rose a 4968, Gary Worden a 5076. So let's go back to racing. Our last heat of the day. Track. I did. I was having to drive it around that corner. Go ahead. No, it's where I had to start from. Yeah. I dare you. That was close. I ain't gonna have time to do anything. Well, hallelujah, I got a break. It's not gonna be enough. I waited for you. What are you talking about? I was waiting for you. Track over there. Henry. I hit whoever come under the bridge. Well, I bumped Gary's car when he come off.
5 seconds. Who's going to make that line to get the last lap?
I'll get one.
Sometimes it goes down quick. It depends on the computer.
All right, not enough.
We'll give it to you. You race a good race, sir.
Well, thank you.
189.
Wasn't good enough. That's a tie. Jeff Knoll wins the race with 189, tying the lap record. Victor Villachow, second place with 187. Jim Wood, third place with 186. Gary Worden, fourth with 183. Dave Rose, fifth with 178. Laps that segment. Victor Villachow got 24 laps. He got a lap on the field. Jeff Knoll, 23. Jim Wood, Gary Worden, Dave Rose, all 23. Fast laps. Jim Wood had fast lap with a 4.909. Victor Villachow, a 4.971. Jeff Knoll, a 4.968. Dave Rose, a 5.003. Gary Worden, a 5.068. And we're going to shoot pictures, and we'll be right back to.
I took it in the beginning, I think.
Let's put that one in a trash bucket. That yellow don't look good with all this red. Whoop, excuse me.
Well, that's why I think I have it, but I have it copied that way.
Well, thank you everyone for watching our videos, and we hope to see you again soon. Signing off.